Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make a cardigan for baby, and I'm going to use a robin yarn, small size, a scissor, needle, tape measure, stitch marker, and a hook. And we'll start by doubling the yarn because it's a small yarn, so I'm going to double it and make a slip knot. Insert a 4 mm. I'm going to use 4.0 millimeter hook. Insert your hook and I'm going to start by making the sleeves, and I'm going to chain 45 chains according to the size of the baby that I'm crocheting the cardigan for. Yeah, that's my 45 chains. Which add up to 10.5 long. From there we're going to make single crochet, and I'm using the back rope. And from there I'm going to count 10 chains, and I will put a stitch marker for those 10 chains. And after I reach to the 10th chain, I'm going to make a slip knot for those 10 chains. I'm in the last slip knot. I will chain one, turn my work, and do 10 slip knots and single crochet for the rest. I'm done with my slip knots, so the rest I'm going to do single crochet. At the end of the single crochet, I'll chain one and turn my work and continue with my single crochet. I'm done with my single crochet. So the rest I'm going to do a slip knot for 10 chains. Continue with my single crochet. At the end of the single crochet, just chain one, and I'm going to use the same pattern until the end of the sleeve. And I'm at the end of my sleeve. This is my last row of my sleeve. At the end of my last row, and chain one and cut your yarn. Okay, that's my first sleeve, and I'm going to make the second sleeve. Yeah, I'm done with my second sleeve. These are my two sleeve, and then they should be equal. They should be equal in measurement and everything. Now I'm going to do my front panel, my first front panel, and I'm going to chain 35. This is according to your baby or the cardigan that you're crocheting. That's my 35 chains, which are up to 7.5 long, or 8, 7.8, 8 strong. And I'll continue with my single crochet like the sleeves panels. At the end of my single crochet, I will chain one, turn my work, and from there I'm going to make 8 slip knots. Eight slip knots. And from there I'm going to continue with my single crochet for the rest. Chain one, turn your work, and continue with your single crochet. At the end of single crochet, so that's the end of single crochet, and I will continue with my 8th slip knot. 8 slip knots. Second slip knot, third slip knot, make the slip knot the rest of the project. From there I'm going to chain one, turn my work, continue with slip knots for 8 chains. Continue with your single crochet. And I'm going to do this to the rest of this panel. At the end of the first panel, I'm going to chain one and cut my yarn. That's my first panel, my second panel, and they should be equal. And from there I'm going to do my back panel, and my back panel should be equal to my front panel in chains. I'm going to make the same chain that I made from the first front panel. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did from my first panel. Make single crochet, and from there I'm going to do slip stitch for 8 chains. The back panel is the same as the front panel. The difference is the back panel should have more rows more than the first panel. But the measurement is the same. Continue with the slip stitch for 8 chains. Continue a single crochet to the rest of chains. And I will continue with the same pattern until the end of back panel, which it will contain more rows than the front panel. And from there I'm going to make, and I'm going to do the leading, and I'm using different hook. I'm using 3.5 mm, which is smaller than 4 mm, and I'm going to chain up to 8 chains. And from there I'm going to to do my single crochet. And from there I'm going to chain one, turn my work, and continue with my single crochet. Chain one, continue with my single crochet. And I will continue with the same pattern for the rest of my leaf. I'm at the end of my leaf, which I want to be specific on how much draw you should make, because we have different kids, all different cardigans. That's my leaf. Yeah, and that's my back panel. I didn't show my final back panels. That's my back panel. And from there I'm going to join, or connect all the parts. That's my back panel, my two front panel, my sleeve, and second sleeve, and lib. I'm going to connect all of them, and I'm going to start with my sleeve, and I'm using a needle to connect, to join the parts. Some people use hook, but for me I'm going to use needle. And I'm going to start by joining my sleeve, That's how I'm going to join my part, or my parts. and I'm at the end of joining my sleeve. I'm done with my sleeve, my first sleeve, and I'm going to do the same with my second sleeve, of which I'm not going to show it here. That's my second sleeve. And the second thing I'm going to join or to connect my sleeve to my panels, and I'm going to start with my front panel of one side, and I'm going to use needle also. And the side I'm connecting is inside out of my cardigan. And I'm done connecting my sleeve with my front panel. Now I want to connect with the back panel. Yeah, I'm done with connecting my first sleeve. Then I'm going to connect this other part. And I'm done with connecting with my first panel with my first sleeve. So you're going to connect the other panel with the other sleeve like the way I did. And for me, I'm done with my joining them. And the thing that I want to join is the lip. Start by joining the shoulder parts of cardigan so I can connect with the lip. And I'm done with my shoulder part, and I'll connect the other shoulder part. From here I'm going to connect my lip, and I'll start by connecting in the up. And I'm done with my cardigan. Connect my cardigan. The other thing is I'm going to decorate my cardigan using these yellow flowers. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to make this flower. I'm going to use a needle. This is how I'm going to connect my flower. And that's the end of my cardigan, and thank you for watching my video. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you. Bye.